All right, what's up, everybody? The football show's back. We got Big Ticket. We got Jay Light here. Big Ticket, what's going on, man? How we doing?
Hi, doing good. Little hiatus. Had to take care of some family stuff, COVID, a death,
Oh,
surgery,
Jesus. It's just like
But I'm back.
the triple crown of shit.
I'm back. It looks like I didn't miss anything. Looks like everything's down. Everyone
Yeah.
hates everybody. Pumpkin carving drama I missed.
Oh, the
Darn.
pumpkin, dude. We haven't even talked about the pumpkin drama, which was great, which was excellent. Jay Light, what's up with you, man?
Not much, man. I got a pretty boring life compared to Big Ticket there, but it's good to have you back. And big night for us lifelong Philly fans, right? We got the Phillies and Eagles in prime time, man.
Oh,
So
yeah.
did they move the start time of the football game for you guys today too, or is that just the NBA they don't give a shit about?
Probably just the NBA.
The NBA.
Yeah.
Yeah, Big Ticket. You're like boots on the ground. What's going on in Philly? Oh, wait, Joe, did you just give yourself credit for being a Philly fan right there?
It's a little bit that Jeb and I have been doing since. Well, he's a Rams fan. They're terrible. I'm a Packers fan. They're terrible. So now we're just all in on Philly sports.
There you
Yeah,
go.
man.
Well, Big Ticket. Yeah, boots on the ground. How's the scene in Philly right now?
And yesterday, everyone was so excited. The all sports talk radio, everyone's just pumped up. We're gonna end it, tonight, parade next week, and then like they get shut out, no hit last night. And it's like, okay, well,
Now
Back
you
to
get-
win
reality.
tonight, or we're screwed. So
Yeah, now you face Verlander, and when you got Syndergaard throwing, so it's
yeah.
rough.
I'm not sure why Wheeler's not going, but
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah. Well, luckily the Texans should right the ship. Like, if there's any sort of like, oh no, everything's down bad in Philly. I can't imagine Davis Mills and angry Brandon Cooks coming in and torching you guys.
yeah, that'll be over by halftime. Cooks might be out too,
Yeah,
so
Oh,
that's
really?
gonna be ugly. Yeah.
he hasn't
that's-
practiced all week.
Is Nico Collins
we-
back? Do we know that?
No, he's out too.
Oh, that's good. So we're playing wide receiver, the three of us lining up.
Chris Moore.
Oh yeah, Chris Moore,
scary.
lock and load play. Let's check Chris Moore in the marketplace.
Yeah, Joe's a
Um,
big DFS guy. Who Chris
Yeah,
Moore
we're
week?
playing tonight, dude.
I'm not a showdown guy, so
Oh,
no, don't ask me.
I used to be the showdown king,
Yeah.
but I haven't. I don't think I've won anything in 10 months.
Yeah,
That's not true. I've been doing okay, but football's been tough. But showdown, I've used to ship a showdown slate like once a year. Once a year, I would
no
ship
way.
one, and it's
Let's play
we haven't
tonight.
Yeah, we'll play tonight. We'll lock Chris Moore. Well, maybe we'll do a Houston onslaught, 5-1 Texans. I don't even know if they have 5 playable guys. Let's dive into some all day talk a little bit. Big Ticket. I feel like since we haven't seen you in the longest time, just kind of give us a Big Ticket State of the Union. Where are you at? How we feeling? What's up?
So I did the playbook week 6. Week 7, it was too hard.
Mhm.
Wait, no, I didn't do it at 6. I did it at 7, and this past week, week 8, I didn't even bother. I saw, Delvin. First, I saw David Pierce was probably going to be needed, so I didn't chase that. And then Delvin Cook gets in, so I didn't even bother. I didn't burn anything. I think I got 40 yards.
Yeah.
I really haven't even looked, to be honest, at anything. Probably
Now-
not the best to say for an all-day show, but
No, I
I
think
don't know. I
that's
just
fine.
haven't cared as much right now. So
Well, this is what I was going to ask, and you can like share what you want to share. You can just brush it off. How much do you think is that like exterior stuff going on versus like your feeling towards all day?
I've still been focused heavily on FanDuel, DFS, DraftKings, all my season longs.
Yeah.
So I think it's mostly just all day. There was also some other, I was part of that NFT scare list from the SEC, so that kind of put me off a little bit on
Yeah.
NFTs. And I saw Stachunkster. Was it Stachunkster? No,
Stachunk, yeah.
Or maybe it was Shuckster. I get those two guys confused. But there was quite a few of us who were on that Gambling Apes list, and we don't know why. And it's
Yeah.
kind of scary a little bit.
Yeah.
So
Has anything
kinda-
else come from that outside of that Twitter notification?
No, just the Twitter, the email thing, and yeah, no one's heard anything. But it just kind of makes you stop and
Yeah.
nervous a little bit
Sure. I think that is a
with
little weird.
NFTs. So, but no, that's not really all day related. It's just another reason why I've been checked out, I think.
Yeah.
But
No, that's
What?
yeah. I was gonna say Google. Maddox says Google's NFT scare list. No, I think that makes sense. What about Jay Light? Where are you at? I know the last time we talked, you were like, yeah, it's fine. I'm not as active, but it's fine. Where are you at right now?
Yeah, I'm the same right now. I think we talked about it last week. It's not really anything Dapper's doing. It's just there's other things going on, and I think we kind of talked about this like week 2, week 3. Said like, let's see where we're at week 8 or 9 with the playbook.
Yeah.
And here we are. We're kind of maybe burnt out a little bit, and just I mean, last week I did the Thursday night challenge, and that was it. I didn't burn anything. I didn't complete anything else. So yeah, just I was kind of hoping we'd get the no challenge or no playbook this week, just because I was, like you said, a little burnt out. But
well, so let's start pivoting to that. So the playbook is live for this week, and then next week they will be taking a little bit of a hiatus, their own bye week.
yeah.
Which I think some people initially were caught off guard by that, but I think that makes sense. I'd be curious how the community reacts to it. Yeah, as far as the challenges, I mean, it seems like I would say like it does seem like there's a little burnout, which makes sense that it's been there's a lot of stuff going on, and it's a lot of stuff being thrown at you quickly, and it's hard to keep up with everything as life continues to roll on. But it does still seem like people are paying attention. Maybe the people aren't jacked up as hard as they once were about it, but they're still following along day to day, you know? Sick. Okay,
Yeah,
cool, guys.
definitely. I think that if there was another challenge like out of the blue coming up, I'd be into that. Just like a sporadic old school style challenge, like a flash challenge. That'd be kind of fun. But
so we've had
the playbook thing. I don't know.
No, you're out on the playbook?
No, not out on it. I don't know. I was bored. You know what it is? It's spending money, burning stuff, spending more money, and then it's like, oh, I got a $30 rare of a guy I don't care about.
Right. And now that was part of the issue, right? Seeing the
5% chance at a legendary. I haven't hit a legendary, so it's it's like, what am I doing?
That
at some point you gotta reevaluate.
Yeah, I'd be curious what how the chat's feeling too, where they're at. Orion just said he still got 100 yards this past week. Also, Orion, apparently that was my fault about your premium pack, but I just confirmed you should be good. You should be good to go now. If it's not there yet, it'll be there soon. Matic Auto said going 100 yards for all season for rares. Yeah, I mean, listen, if you've already had the collection together, it's a little bit easier. Let's look at the playbook for this week, because I know they just unlock some stuff. So we still have the burn 6 moments or 1 rare. So burn 6 or 1 rare is still a thing. We've got the pregame. It seems like they've slowed down a little bit on the pregames, right? Because we went from having like 6 one week to now it's like 1 or 2 a week. Is that right?
Yeah, it looks like they put 3 games into 1 this time.
Oh, here we go. Let's view it. We'll pick it live. Here we go. So
because at first it's Sunday night. Did they fix that?
Did said Sunday night?
The pregame, 3 games. Okay. At first it said Sunday night, so
okay,
3 teams from the Sunday slate. That should be.
All right, so we got Chargers and Falcons. I feel comfortable taking the Chargers here.
Chargers.
Yeah.
Colts and Patriots. I'm not really scared of Erdanger.
Yeah.
And Taylor's injured this week, I think. I mean, I don't think they've ruled out anything.
Right.
And then Seahawks and Cardinals. Okay, I like this. Do you have to get all 3 right in order to get?
Yeah.
I like that. That's fun. Is this the first time they've done that?
I think so.
Yeah.
Love that. All right, let's go back.
Seahawks Cardinals. That could be tricky.
That'll be a fun game. And then here we go. We've got the Rams and Bucks, which I feel like that should be an exciting game, but I those teams are unwatchable right now.
Got one of the lowest over-unders this week, too, which is crazy to think.
So for this one, it's lock in 1 rare or higher tier moment from your collection reflecting your pick to win. No moms. But I like that you need a mom there, and that's for 10 yards. Let's see. Do we have anything else that's active right now?
I think all the challenges are up now.
All right, here we go. We still got the 5 for 5 burn
really?
challenge.
Yeah, I think at 11 they went live.
Yeah,
I got the Thursday night challenge pulled up right now.
All right, here we go. So this is we'll just go through them all. This is the 5 for 5
it's
burn.
Thursday then. Tomorrow is out the rest of them, right?
They've been announcing them all Thursdays, so.
Yeah.
Oh.
So this is 5 rookie mint common moments. That's how you complete this one. The 5 for 5 burn. Let's see, what else am I missing here?
Wow.
This one ends next week. Okay, so this is a week-long one. The 5 for 5 is a week-long one. Let's keep moving. Let me see if I can find. We got a 4th and inches.
Where's tonight?
Sorry, let's look at upcoming.
Looks like a lot of quarterback challenges this week from just
Yeah.
quick looking at it.
So the Thursday night, you need one moment of the QB with the most passing yards. Lock it in, Davis Mills. One moment of the QB with the most total
Multiple
yards.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah,
Oh boy.
a lot. And the Texans might not have a wide receiver available to score a touchdown on the platform. Same thing with the wide receiver tight end with the most receiving yards. Man, this is gonna be all Eagles, baby.
I don't know. I think Davis Mills could get there.
With the most passing yards, yeah, I guess.
I mean,
they're
if
far behind.
Philly just runs the ball when they get up, so
Yeah.
if he's throwing in garbage time, but
That's true.
yeah.
Wow. All right, so that's Thursday night. Let's see what else we got. Let's see what else we got for upcoming. The Sunday slate, and this is still 25 yards, correct?
Yep.
I
25.
think so. So one moment of every QB with 300. Yeah, you're right. This is very QB passing. I mean, QB heavy. One moment of every quarterback with 300 or more passing yards. One moment of every running back with 100 more. So we're going to see some Dalvin Cook bottleneck action again. Or Dameon Pierce. And then one moment of every. Oh, no. Dameon Pierce is up tonight, so we avoid that. One moment of every wide receiver, tight end with 100 or more receiving yards. Wild card. If any players records 425 more yards passing or 175 yards rushing or receiving, you can use any rare or legendary moment of those players. That's fun. I like that wild card. That's not too crazy. What else? Sunday night, Tennessee, Kansas City. Again, like it'll be good to see Mahomes. I don't really give a shit to watch the Titans right now, but most touchdowns, most receptions, most receiving. So no quarterback on Sunday night.
Yeah, because Malik Willis is probably starting, so.
Oh, that's right. There we go. And then I guess we can just look at end of week, and then we'll stop doing that. All right, so an all-day debut badge moment from every team leading their division after the all games conclude. One moment of the running back, wide receiver, tight end with the most receiving. Ooh, I like this. So it's the most, not even top 5. So you got to get the number 1 guy. Same thing with receiving yards, rushing yards, and then most tackles. All right. How are we feeling? You guys going after any of these? Yeah, Tommy's saying might need A.J. Brown twice. That's true.
It's weird that Dalvin Cook would be bottlenecking the Sunday main slate again.
Yeah.
Yeah, he might, right?
219. Yeah, it's just
Maybe
100 yards. It seems pretty easy for him to do.
Who do the Vikings play this week?
Washington.
At Washington.
Yeah,
Cousins revenge game.
that's true.
I mean, maybe they're just doing it so people don't sell off, or
Do you think
hoping.
we'll get any new moments this week? Could there be a Dalvin Cook comment before I do something stupid?
Well, no, I don't know. If we have, how long has it been since we've gotten packs? Right, we've done 2 drops so far this year.
Yeah, I think it
Maybe I
was
should
like
time it.
around week 3 and week 5, where the
Yeah,
so nothing
Yeah,
since week 5. Did they haven't added new ones for the playbook, have they?
I don't believe so. We saw
They did
the other
a
new
couple weeks ago with Rares, so Brandon Ayuk and
Yeah.
somebody else.
Okay. All right. Yeah, the only other moments that I remember them adding are the crafted challenge ones, the historical, like the Thurman
Right.
Thomas and stuff like that.
How'd you guys like those?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't participate in it, but I liked it. I
Yeah.
like that there, more ways to mess around with burning. I think is pretty exciting. What about you, Joe?
Yeah, I didn't participate either. I don't think I really had any of those moments, but yeah, it's something. I wish they would do something again this week or coming up with something other than the playbook. I think would be good.
Yeah,
They might. They said just no playbook next week, so
Yeah,
That's true.
we'll see what happens.
They have to have something. I don't think you go a whole week with nothing. So
yeah, I agree with that. I wonder if they do a big thing around one game or they'll have something. I'm sure. I'm sure. Although, who knows? Dapper's like in flux right now. Who knows what's going on over there?
And I think John talked about it. I think it was last week, but I know we don't want pack drops right now, but just some big moments that happened, and you get them through either the playbook or crafting or whatever. Like, we should get some kind of Mahomes or Josh Allen moments from this year already, but I don't know. We'll see what happens, but
Yeah, I go back and forth on that. Where I was thinking a little bit about how Top Shot's doing their top 50 set at the end of the year. And I do kind of like the idea that they're like, we're going to look at the entirety of the season and then give you legendaries of the best moments of the best players or whatever. I do kind of like that. I get that there needs to be some excitement mid-season, and I think they did a good job, like highlighting George Pickens. That's the one that stands out to me, right? Like the rookie receiver makes an incredible grab, like bang, that's your legendary debut. So yeah, I totally get that there probably needs to be some other stuff to come out to highlight what's going on this year. But I really do think it's like one of those catch-22s where it's like, yeah, we need you to do that, but then also don't do it because like we don't want more moments. And then you could make the argument like put those moments in the playbook packs for a shot at something like that, right? But then at the same time, on their side of things, they probably want those moments as like a marketing tool in the sense, right? Like, oh, you want that Pickens play? Like, get in line for a pack today, you know?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind if there's a pack coming up soon. Actually, something new, you know, because things have already dipped so much that it's like, who cares about that at this point? Supply, we're still burning so much stuff. So
I love that take.
Still a few weeks away.
I love that take of like, it's already down so low. Might as well just like give us some more moments.
Something to do.
Is there stuff you guys are targeting right now? Like what's your, I know it's been more of like a laissez-faire, just kind of like watching stuff right now, but is there anything, are there price points you're waiting for? Is there any, like, what's your approach right now? I mean, outside of the playbook, just kind of like on the marketplace and whatnot.
Joe?
I guess Joe, you can go first. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really buying anything. I think I talked about it a little last week. I'm just going to monitor how this rest of the season goes, what they do as far as pack drops, everything like that. And then in the off season, if prices dip, then I might, look to buy like the Mahomes and Herbert debut, stuff like that. But nothing right now. I just, with the uncertainty, I don't just hold note.
Same with me. I haven't bought anything. I bought a Goddard last, that's the only thing I bought in the last 2 weeks. It was mainly for Rumble. I use Evan Ingram anyways in Rumble, so I'll buy things here and there for Rumble, and maybe I'll buy stuff for the playbook this week if it's like something cheap, like if a double price like $8 and it's $15. Yeah, sure, I'll grab it, but I'm not gonna go spend $300 on a Dalvin Cook or something else that's needed. And I'm not really looking. And I know you said not playbook, so
yeah,
like long term stuff. I'll just wait till the off season when things are really, really bad, and then I'll start stacking stuff and I'll target guys who only have like one moment, who we think can bounce back. Somebody like Breece Hall, who shouldn't get another moment.
Yeah,
and his common's like $7 right now, so they're $5 in the off season. Stack those. So
yeah, that's a great point. That's a great point. I, famously sold everything I own, but am like open to the idea. Like I saw the Jamar Chase debut is already down to like whatever it was, like 35 or whatever. If I see stuff like that, I'll dabble back in. But yeah, I had the same thing where I was like, wait, so I have 110 floor moments so I can build Rumble lineups, and I was like, what am I doing? Like that's not. That's not what I want to be doing. And so that was like part of my thought process of like, let me just get rid of this and refocus on what I want. But I do think like same thing when the off season comes, if we're seeing a bunch of stuff kind of like tank a little bit, I will scoop back in. But I do wonder like if everybody's thinking that way, and if everybody is thinking like once the off season comes, it dips, maybe it doesn't, but I don't know. Catching up on the chat here, Flying Illini says haven't bought anything in weeks between playbook and Top Shot, and it's getting to be too much to stay tapped into. That's fair. But I do think like if you are big football fans and you're like moderate basketball fans, it makes sense to be more into this. And Cray saying, yeah, if you're looking to hibernate for a while, just stack Breece Hall debuts and come back. Breece Hall did look awesome. Like,
he looks really good. And maybe he'll get rare. We'll see. But
yeah.
Because he had some good, big moments before he got hurt.
Oh man, he was crushing it. Are there do one of you guys want to share screen and maybe we can build like a Rumble lineup since you guys have moments? But would love to talk about what you
do
guys.
you have no moments at all?
Zero. We got zero
What?
over here, dude. I owned I was like 125 $4 moments. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing?
Yeah.
Like we're just holding this until it becomes $3 moments, so I'm like, let me just go
Makes
grab a
sense.
bunch of Dapper. So
I
that's
did that
kinda
in
where
Top
we're at.
Shot. I just fire sold everything.
Man, if I didn't have so many moments, I would do that too. Took forever. All right, I see big ticket screen. Big, is it okay to pull your screen up?
Yep. Go. Oh,
All right, cool.
maybe log in.
I'll wait till you log in. Mike is the dude with the tiny bags and the big vibes. That's right, baby. That's what they call me. Tiny bags.
Already made a roster.
Already locked in. All right, so
Oh.
now be honest, big ticket. Are you playing Jalen Hurts for the Philly vibes?
Well, I just put him in there as a dummy lineup because then he plays tonight. So if he stinks, you take him out.
That's true.
Or reevaluate. And I just went with. I've been min cashing almost, the last couple of weeks. So
Nice.
I've been taking what they give us.
Hell yeah.
Like last week, I plugged in Mike Evans and somebody else 18 points each. Oh, Judy, and then I also had Evan Ingram at 15. So yeah, $20 here, $20 there.
There you go.
The big ticket way.
There you
But
go.
so yeah, we'll see what the Eagles do tonight. Maybe use Hurts, AJ Brown. I do have Goddard still.
Nice.
We'll see what happens. Eagles defense possibility.
It is great. It is great when you're able to get a bunch of information on the Thursday night's game.
Yeah.
Xavier
is there a
asked
London
us
game
where.
this week?
No, I don't think so. The next one's a Germany game, right?
Ooh.
They're all London
Xavier
to
was-
me. I don't know.
Yeah,
it's-
next
it's-
week is
They're all just London. I don't care.
where,
Yeah,
is that next week in Germany? I think Seahawks and Buccaneers are.
yeah, it's either next week or 2 weeks. I know it's coming in a little bit. Xavier, it must have
next
been more than a week ago because I sold it right away. I sold it like 2 weeks ago or something. Yeah, I like this, Joe. What are you targeting this week? Like, just I guess we can talk fantasy, bigger picture. Like, what kind of stuff are you looking at right now?
I don't know. It's first look for me right now. Let me pull up some
Oh yeah,
predictions.
it's like a wedding.
I
Give
can-
us
I
your
can,
first look.
Yeah, Eckler looks really good.
Yeah.
Oh, Josh Allen. We can start quarterback. Got Josh Allen
Yeah.
here.
Go
Yep.
quarterback.
Allen,
Yeah, it's hard
Hurts,
not to play
Lamar.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, the Jets. I think they're implied 30 points.
Look at all those
Good.
rares, baby.
Yeah, that's where my bags are.
Who's Miami got this week?
Chicago.
At Chicago. So
And we
check
like the
weather.
Bears +5 this week, too. So.
Oh, we're giving out bets.
We do.
Yep.
Okay. I like
You want
that.
the rest of them, too? We got Bears +5, Bengals -7.5, and the Raiders +1.5. There you go.
Ooh,
Lock them in.
I'm never touching the Raiders again. It's probably
Is
good.
that
Bet.
from
Hey,
ETR?
listen. Yeah. Where'd you get those? Or is
What's
that,
that?
is that your
Those from
bets?
ETR.
Those are my bets, yeah.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
Last week I gave out the Packers +10.5. That was never in doubt. Easy cover.
This guy.
I had
Yeah,
such
that-
a good sweat in the Showdown DFS for that one. I had Romeo in my captain, and then only played it with Josh Allen and Dawson Knox, and then ran
Nice.
out Rodgers, Tunyon, and Aaron Jones. And
Yeah.
that last drive, man, could have been like when they were trying to get
Yeah.
one more score. They were down 10, I think, at the time, right?
Yep. Yep.
I was like, man, if one more score would have like really put me over the top because I
Damn.
wasn't chasing too many people at that point.
Yeah, that's
And that
pretty good.
Tunyon like push off. I don't know if you guys
Oh,
remember
yeah,
that. The
that was-
offensive pass interference was such trash.
Yep.
Um,
Oh yeah, that was bad.
the Raiders have I guess the Raiders Jacksonville game could be a fun one.
You said Bears +5. Who else you got? Writing these down.
Bengals -7.5 against Carolina, and the Raiders.
So Flying Illini brings up a
Right.
point saying the Bears are going to give up 50 points. We have nobody on the D line or the linebacker position anymore.
I don't
after.
care. Doesn't matter. Crappy weather, letdown spot for Miami.
Yeah.
Just run the
Fields
hell
has
out of the
actually
ball.
been playing pretty good too.
Yes. Is Claypool
So-
going to play?
I'm sure he'll play a little, but I don't think he'll make an impact. And if they keep giving the ball to their best running back, Khalil Herbert,
There we go.
Yeah, I know.
they got a shot. But no, I just think it'll be a gross, low-scoring game. I don't know.
DeAndre Swift pretty much unplayable for the rest of the year, which is
Yep.
absolutely tilting. I wish Dan what's his last name? Dan
Campbell.
Wish Campbell said that before the game started, that they didn't want to give Swift too many. He had like 12 touches. He's like, that's way too many for Swift.
Yeah, he said after the game, we gave him way too many carries. He had 5.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it. I was so pissed off because my DFS lineups were just such a shit show because I had a lot of Waddle, and then I was like, let's correlate this, and I avoided Sun God, and I was like, oh, you know, it makes sense though. Swift is going to be low owned, and he was, and then Jamal Williams went ham.
Unreal.
Yeah, I had all the stud running. I had Foreman and Pollard and Henry or McCaffrey, but then I had Devontae Adams in every lineup with a nice 0.
Oh,
He was sick.
Yeah, that was fun.
Flu game.
that's gross.
Yeah, last week was just disgusting on DraftKings, especially. Like, I was DMing Mike on Sunday afternoon. I had like AJ Brown, Deontay Foreman, DeAndre Hopkins, Alvin Kamara, and I 3x'd maybe in GBPs. Like, didn't have Pollard.
On FanDuel.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing. You needed to have. There was like 15 guys that scored 40 points. So like I had 2 of them in all of my lineups, but you needed more.
I know.
Yeah.
And it was the chalk that was getting there too. Like, it's just every week now. And
I know.
Maybe
and that's the thing. Like,
chalk is smarter than it used to be. Maybe only good players are playing DFS now.
yeah, I don't know about that because you're still playing. And no, I think Levitan, if you watch any of his stuff, he kind of said it best. Just like the small thing of like Josh Jacobs and Alvin Kamara being a $400 difference, right? Like, you're going to play Kamara because he's cheaper. He gets more ownership. He goes off. Jacobs is terrible. Like, that's just random.
yeah.
You know, like, there's nothing you could. You're splitting hairs picking between the two. But
Right.
Kamara's
Wait,
cheap.
hold on. I got more boots on the ground here. Flying Illini says it's supposed to be 70 and sunny in Chicago.
Oh boy, it's
Is
Miami
the
weather.
game not in Chicago though? Maybe it's in
It
Miami.
is, yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's supposed to be nice in Green Bay this weekend too. It's gonna be
It's been
beautiful.
77 here, so.
Well, I'm stacking the game then.
Oh, that might be. Yeah. All right. Well, what about running back? We got Eckler. Pretty locked.
Yeah,
in.
Eckler. I feel like you have to play him every week almost. The only thing that concerns me is Atlanta plays pretty slow usually, but Eckler's still gonna get there.
I like Aaron Jones, but
yeah.
I don't know, man. Green Bay always lets me down.
I know they do. He's clearly their like best offensive player though. Like like he runs great. He they have to just incorporate him in as much as possible.
Yeah.
I like Stevenson too.
I know they started using Damian Harris a little bit more again. I thought Stevenson was going to be like the main guy, but it still seems
Harris is questionable again, so I don't know. I'd probably only use him if Harris was out.
if he's out.
Yeah. Josh Jacobs bounce back.
Yeah,
Maybe.
against Jacksonville, I like that.
Trying to
We
think
got
of.
All right,
Tyreek,
wide receiver.
Jefferson, Diggs. You gotta go Diggs.
Yeah, I
Allen.
definitely got to go Diggs there.
Not touching Cup probably this week.
I bet you'll be able to use one of AJ Brown or Devonta Smith before the end of tonight.
Yeah, so you lock in
Yeah.
Brown. Tight end. Kelsey looks great.
Yeah, Kelsey does look great,
Yeah,
and they've got who's their matchup again? Tennessee.
Tennessee.
Yeah, and tight end's been so gross lately too.
Yeah, Andrews banged up, so it's just got Waller's hurt. So it's Goddard, Pitts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not much there. And on defense,
It's a shit show. Who knows? New England.
Probably
I feel like New
England.
England could
Yeah.
be sneaky.
well, yeah, against Ellinger, yeah, got to. And flex is, I feel like it's pretty chalky, but who knows?
Yeah. Flex. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't know what to do with
Amon-Ra.
Flex. Amon-Ra's gonna have another big game soon.
hmm
Maybe we should all just be playing Jamal Williams.
There you go. I had Pollard in last week, and then I pussed out and took him out.
Yeah. Still
he's
so
good.
mad about that.
Yeah. Yeah, like him and DJ Moore last week. Like, they both were having fine games, and then right at the end, they just
bailouts.
bury us.
Foreman,
dude.
too. Foreman didn't score till I think the end. He had 3 touchdowns.
That was the Foreman stuff was crazy. That was really funny to see that all happen. Like, and it all happened within like 15 actual minutes.
Yeah.
That's wild.
It was nuts.
So yeah,
Alright,
I still enjoy Rumble. I am not buying a Jolly Juggalo.
Yeah, I'd actually be curious to hear from the people who, because that should start next week, right? Week 10, I think they were going to start those contests. So, would love to
still
hear.
time.
Yeah, would love to hear from the people who are diving in there. Milo said replace Pollard for Jefferson 5 minutes before the game. That's tough.
Yikes.
That is tough.
Yeah.
Yeah, so so people know, for scheduling purposes, because we did this show today, we won't have a Friday show tomorrow for football, and then Sunday, John and I, and listen, maybe you guys, if you're around, maybe we'll get another J Light sighting on Sunday morning.
Going to a Packer party at 10 a.m.
Oh, that's right, the Packer party, baby.
Packer
Pack.
party.
Go Pack, go.
And I got a fantasy football party Saturday night, so it's
Dude.
going to be a
Fantasy
rough
football
weekend.
party on a Saturday.
Fantasy football party. What?
Bro? Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, we started a thing a few years ago where last place had to buy a half barrel. And then with COVID and just trying to schedule it, we now have like 2 half barrels and a bunch of free food coming. And this was the only time we could get a bunch of the people. So
That sounds
So
awesome.
since COVID, that means you missed a year. Are you going full barrel then? Or are you guys like doubling up?
yeah, I think we got 2 half
Double
barrels.
barrel.
So double barrels. So I'll probably be out until like next Thursday being hungover. So
Yeah, I'm
cheese
tired
curds.
for you.
oh, yeah,
Oh,
cheese
yeah?
curds for sure, man. I'll send some
Applebee's will
pictures in the
deliver.
Discord. Don't worry.
Yes, please do. Please do. Any other hottie takes that we need to get out before about all day playbook, about this weekend? Ooh, camera movement. Anything you guys need to get out before we get out of here?
Not really. I don't like I said before. I think Dapper's still doing, or for NFL all day, they're doing a pretty decent job.
Yeah.
With just the way things are, I think some of us are getting a little bored with playbook, and a week off might not be a bad idea, and
Yeah.
just go from there.
I still love
Yeah.
that it's available. Like, I think the playbook being available is cool, and like and if you personally, I think it's good to be like, oh yeah, I'm a little burnt out. I'm gonna take the week off. What about you, Big
Yeah, I
Ticket?
think we've almost taken advantage of it. It's like, I'm bored with it. It's too, it's just there. So
Yeah.
yeah, you're right. It's great that we have that. It's great that we have Rumble
Mhm.
because we didn't have this stuff for Top Shot. So it's fun, and yeah, that's about it. Go Eagles, go Phillies,
Go Eagles! Go Eagles!
Oh, yeah.
Go Pack!
for Sports Town, in America.
Can't wait to tune into the barn burner that will be Mac Jones versus Sam Erlinger this weekend. It's going to be hot, especially with no Jonathan Taylor possibly. But for
Make sure to get out there and donate to Movember.
Oh yeah,
everybody.
dude, you did that this morning, right? That was, I think you.
Yeah,
your
that was
donation.
me.
That was very generous of you, man. So
Yeah,
let me
of course.
drop
It's
a
good
link to
cause.
that before we get out of here. Since mental health has been such a topic of conversation lately, we've been raising money
Absolutely.
over in our Movember account. We're gonna try to get to 2,000 again this year. We're up to 275, I believe, right now, but I've only been doing it for a little bit. I'm going to drop a link into the chat. Again, this is just for men's mental health or men's health in general. So
prostates.
grow a mustache and give me your money. And this is all going back. We're going to do, I haven't announced it yet, but we'll do something like we did last year where everybody that donated will be entered into like a solid giveaway moment. So we'll announce that soon. There we go. Milo said, I shaved my sash to start again this month. Wow. What a guy. What a guy. Milo the GOAT.
Champ.
All right, y'all. Let's for a big ticket for J Light. We are out. I'll see you guys for football stuff Sunday morning. Otherwise,